Yo, what's poppin' gamers? WQ'd here, guys, and I'm actually about to go on a run. I actually run every day to stay healthy, stay in shape. It's part of my hardcore gaming regimen. Yeah, a lot of gamers don't exercise, and they're not as hardcore as I am, and honestly, they're losing out, and they have worse runs, they have worse times, they don't game as hard as I do, and I mean, it's just when you're an alpha gamer, this is what you do every day. You wake up, exercise, mentally, physically, get ready to game, and then you get in the game and you overperform, you over-excel every single day. It's pretty crazy, guys. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go on a run, so I'll see you guys whenever I'm done, whenever I'm cooked and my blood flow is at peak at maximum. I'm gonna come back. Yo, what's up, gamers? WQ here. I just got home for my power run, which, damn, dude, that knocks it out of you. Truth is, guys, I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm dabbing every day, I'm killing the game, you know. For me, doing like a 20-mile run like that, it's easy, dude. It's a no-brainer. You know what's good now, guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hey, what's up, gamers? Guys, I'm actually on campus right now, and it really is as awkward as you might think it is to be on campus. Yeah, I don't know why, but like, it's super awkward on campus, and I've never really felt like it's comfortable or it makes sense. And most people you see, I feel like, don't really give a shit about what they're doing. It's kind of this like pseudo forced socialization, and then when you get out of school, you're like, oh, what the fuck do I do now? So yeah, it just never really worked with me. That's why I dropped out of both high school and college. Now, there weren't even that many attractive girls, which is the whole point I go onto campus at all. But speaking of hot girls, guys, let's talk about Zoe Quinn. So guys, I didn't know this at all, but apparently there was this thing called Gamergate, and I actually missed the entire Gamergate thing from inception to when it kind of died out and everybody realized that these people are leeches and they just want money, and they're not even good people, and frankly they didn't even make that much money. Yeah, I was actually too busy playing A Link to the Past, like all of 2013, 2014, 2015. I was playing Link to the Past. I basically had no idea Gamergate was a thing or was going on at all. Like, I still don't know what Gamergate is, but check this out. I'm watching this guy who, he makes these comic book reviews, and apparently the SJWs have really infested Marvel Comics and all comics in the past few years, and he like goes through these comics and he points out like this horrible, egregious SJW flaws in these comics. I mean, it's some of the worst things you'll ever see in your life. Like, literally, these are Tumblr posts, like little Tumblr fan art, anti-white, like SJW stuff, just copy pasted into actual Marvel Comics. It's mind-blowingly bad. But yeah, apparently Zoe Quinn actually has her own comic. She actually was given a comic, and that's actually how bad these Marvel comics are. Zoe Quinn is now given a comic. She's writing her own comic.
Vertigo has just relaunched with 7 socially relevant comics by Zoe Quinn. The 2018 comic book industry is just beyond parody. Like, it is literally a failure-centric community. They do things specifically to not work.
Like, if you didn't think this SJW stuff was bad, this is how bad it actually is. Like, that's actually mind-blowing, because Zoe Quinn has absolutely no qualifications for anything, really, especially to not write a comic book for the largest, or one of the largest comic book publishers ever. Hell, Marvel's probably one of the biggest entertainment industries of the whole planet, and you have fucking Zoe Quinn writing comics for this stuff. Like, it's just unreasonable. But yeah, I actually have no idea who Zoe Quinn. I thought Brianna Wu was Zoe Quinn, so I actually tweeted out, who is Brianna Wu, a dude or a chick? Because I googled Brianna Wu, and I'm like, this does not look like a girl. So I tweeted it out, and apparently some people got kind of mad, and like, that's a pretty heavy topic, and it's a pretty popular topic in speedrunning. But yeah, I actually had no idea that Brianna Wu was trans at all. Like, I legit had no clue who this person was. I'm kind of glad the whole SJW thing is kind of old news for gaming in the gaming world. And I feel like a lot of gamers have sort of built a resistance to this garbage. But it's still like really popular in gaming, and it's really poisonous. But yeah, anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, and you actually become an alpha gamer, which is great. And that's going to be a really big defense against SJW, poison, and these horrible leeches. Like, I like what people are doing when they try to go forward and be entrepreneurial, even if people disagree with him. Like this David Hogg kid who's like really anti-American, he's anti-guns, and he's like saying all this crazy stuff on Twitter. The truth is, like, this is 100% for money. He's just trying to make money and grow his brand, and he doesn't believe in anything he says, and he's actually leading the anti-guns, this anti-Second Amendment stuff in America, and it's like he doesn't believe anything he says. So I actually kind of like that David Hogg is on the front line, because he's worthless. Like he's not going to do anything for them. Like I would say the worst part about speedrunning and SJWs and speedrunning is entirely AGDQ. Like it's entirely AGDQ. Most of the underground speedrun scene, like the roots of speedrunning, really don't give a fuck about SJW political stuff. They are almost entirely like dudes like me, and they're pretty anti-virtue signaling. Now I would say, like within the Link Past clique, and I'm guessing with a lot of other speedrun cliques, there's a lot of like pretend virtue signaling. So like they just like hate on, like cliques just like hating on shit for no reason, and I don't know why like people like hating on stuff for no reason. That doesn't really make sense to me. But anyway guys, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also guys, make sure you cop my merch right now. Cop these t-shirts right now. These are game-changing t-shirts. They look incredible. They've got the best design in the world, and they're selling like fucking insane. They're selling like hotcakes. I don't even know what the hell a hotcake is, but these guys are selling incredible. And not only are they selling, I know the cliques, I know the speedrun cliques, I know people are talking about my merch, I know they're talking about my t-shirts, and these t-shirts are very elite. They're very special. But yeah, gamers, I actually got two shoutouts this week. One of them was actually on the Two Dads podcast by Red White Goose. So guys, go follow our White Goose on YouTube, go subscribe to him. But he actually shouted me on the Two Dads podcast. Now I know a lot of people want to see me on this podcast, and actually Cheese liked a post saying get me on their podcast, so they actually might get me on the podcast. But I've heard of the past, like Cheese was hating on me. This is hating on me, and he said WQ will never be on a podcast, which I thought, I mean, that sucks. Your podcast is just gonna go nowhere then. But I actually do have an inkling that they might try to get me on their podcast. That'd be pretty dope. But whatever the case is, I got a shout out, and it's pretty funny. Now, I also got a shout out at NASA Marathon, a guy named BroBuzz, who's an elite alpha gamer. He's part of the W Army, you know, it's good, guys. He actually, he shouted me out when he's doing Dragster, which I think is pretty incredible, because Dragster is a game that's really close to my heart.
Can I give a quick shout out to my man, WQ'd. If you subscribe to his YouTube channel right now, you will become a certified alpha gamer. Squawky, you're up.
Well, thank you, BroBuzz. Now, guys, I also got a shout out on the Two Dads podcast, so let's give this a view. Let's see what these great people had to say about me.
Do I play any modern shooters? I mean, I learned Fortnite because everyone's playing it. That's pretty much it. So
He's played Fortnite.
My opinion on WQ. Okay.
Oh my god, this is a big one.
I think
Persian player asked this. This is a guy. A year ago, this guy was trash talking me. A year ago, this guy was trash talking me in my on my YouTube videos. So I don't know why is the Persian player asking this.
Watching a WQ video is one of the best IQ tests you can give somebody, and seeing how they react to it.
Like you.
Because people who aren't very intelligent will immediately be repulsed and like afraid of the guy. And you see this a lot. You see a lot of speedrunners who like genuinely hate the guy. And it's because they don't have the cognitive ability to understand what he's doing. Mm-hmm. And so the smarter people tend to like, you know, laugh and find it funny. And also with some tidbits of truth in there. So if you want to test someone's intelligence, show them a WQ video and see how they react.
Well,
I've seen a few of his videos, and I spend a lot of time laughing. Yeah, just having fun with them. But dude, deep down inside, I understand what he says, and some things I actually agree.
Okay.
But most of it is just junk, though. I feel like
John,
the
come
whole
on,
like, what I don't even know what he calls it, like being an alpha gamer or something like that. It's just like, okay, what's this guy trying to say, really?
What are you trying to say?
It's saying he's...
Are you saying my audience is not full alpha gamers? Are you saying we subscribe to WQ channel and you don't be turning an alpha gamer? You don't know the strongest gaming army in the world? You guys know the most good, most swag gaming army in the world? Most turned up, best gameplay army in the world? What are you trying to say, Cheese?
Not like what he's doing there is parodying the modern YouTube culture, right? And that's exactly what it is. Oh, you're gonna be an alpha gamer. Subscribe.
Well, yeah, of course.
That's what that is. Now, one of his most insane videos is this theory that Siglemic is crystal, right? That's like one of his craziest ones. Now, the most insane thing about that video is that I've looked into it
It's
little
true.
bit.
It's 100% true.
And the more I look into the theory, the more it starts to add up. Crystal was this Link to the Past player, only streamed once or twice a year, would always get the world record, played on emulator, no pictures of her ever existed, no voice recordings. All these strange things.
Crystal's not Crystal.
The more
I see her in chats all the time, lurking.
So what she would do is, every single speedrunner on Speedruns Live, she would have a bot in your chat logging everything anyone said in that chat, so she could use it later if she had to for blackmail. Or
let me clarify, that actually was for blackmail. She actually did do that for blackmail. A lot of people thought it was just because she had, like, you know, OCD or something. It actually specifically was for blackmail.
Whatever purpose. And that was known. I've had people come to me and tell me stuff about Crystal, wishing to remain anonymous because they fear she will bring something up from one of those chat logs that may be able to contact employers, dox them, whatever. So people are genuinely afraid of this.
It's true. It's like
I'll get one more tidbit about the Siglemic Crystal connection that's very strange is this. A few months ago, WQ did a video about Crystal cheating, being exposed as, you know, whatever on her emulator and her IIDX, 2DX, whatever, DJ game. Siglemic messaged me on Discord for the first time in months, saying that he had information about Crystal and he would prepare it for me to look at and help me with the video. And I was like, thanks, dude, that's very useful. And a couple others did at the time as well. Those messages that he sent me, like months later, I checked again to look at them, and they were all deleted. So why would Siglemic message me about Crystal and say he's going to help me find information and then delete? Very strange behavior. And combined with other things that I can't quite reveal right now, the connection between the two of them is very, very close and very strange.
No, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. There's been many strange things that Siglemic has done. Well, in 2015, we kind of knew him for like 2 months. We would like talk to him on a daily basis, playing RuneScape and stuff together. And there were many things that he did or said I found really weird. I don't know if it's just who he is or if he indeed has some sort of thing going on there with him, a connection with him and Crystal. I don't know, but damn, that's something to look into.
I mean, it may be like a split personality, right? Sometimes he's Siglemic, sometimes he's Crystal. It's intense stuff to think about. But no, seriously, like
no, but it's a possibility. You never know.
No, I find it very interesting, very entertaining. I hope that you can. Hope we can get to the bottom of this.
I know, and if I were to ever undertake it as like a video project, I would have to do like a 2-hour documentary and premiered at a film festival because that's the kind of gravitas it would take. Anyways, let's check out a few more questions.
Right.
Alright, that was pretty entertaining. Anyway, gamers, guys, WQ'd here, and I'm heading out. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, guys, make sure to cop my Alpha Gamer merchandise. It's huge. It's game-changing. It's going to 100% level up your gameplay no matter what. That's 100% truth. That's a fact. And guys, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. WQ Gaming Aficionado, God Gamer in the building. One of, if not the best, smartest gamer, longest dick of any speedrunner in the whole world, the whole universe. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.